I don't hear anything. Dude,
What?
I don't hear anything.
It's because you didn't have your. What?
I don't hear anything through my headphones.
Oh shit! Wait a minute.
And that's your biggest worry. Yes, any kind of virus, but most probably.
Hang on a second.
Hanging on.
There's an on switch on the left,
I'm sorry, I meant people on planet.
and there's
Okay, I can use stuff now.
and there should be a volume button too, or volume switch.
All the world becomes sick all at once. And Dr. Newman, you're also an epidemiologist.
Uh-oh.
And the prospect of a viral pandemic keeps you up at night as well. No?
Man, I can't see a freaking thing. Okay, hold on.
No, mankind has been at war with the virus from the start. Sometimes millions of people die, as in an actual war.
Okay, I got it. Okay, let's try this again.
You got it?
Yeah, yes. Yes.
You got the volume knob?
Yep.
That worked okay?
Yep.
You like saying no. Yeah. Not bacteria, not viruses. So, fungus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It looks out of sync for some reason.
Fungi seem harmless enough. Many species know otherwise.
Not quite sure why.
Some fungi who seek
Huh.
not to kill,
Like,
but to control.
Whatever, it's fine.
okay.
I'm sure it's
Maybe
fine.
You've seen it,
LSD
I think.
What do you get?
Have you seen it?
comes from
Have you seen this up? Have you seen this show yet?
The show?
Yeah.
Also
Okay.
fungus. Viruses can make us ill, but fungi can alter our very minds.
This is the premise of the game.
Yeah.
Gets inside an ant, for example, travels
This guy's like really bothered.
its brain and then floods it with hallucinogens, thus
You know who that is, right?
its mind to its will. Fungus starts
The guy talking?
behavior.
Yeah.
He's
He's from the Mummy.
Puppeteer with an
Oh, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, he was the
It's-
brother.
Fungus needs food to live, so
It is. Wow.
host
I knew I recognized him. I thought I recognized him from Sherlock.
its own, but it doesn't
I heard something like that kind of actually happened in France in the 50s
Oh, interesting. Into humans?
with ergot.
Oh. Huh.
Well, yeah, it was. I have to look it up because I just saw it on a video.
Yeah.
But
true fungi cannot survive if its host
yeah, people just getting confused and hallucinations, and someone threw themselves off a building or something. I think.
That's fucked
I
up.
believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. There was a X-Files episode where they accidentally ingested or got infested wheat.
Yeah. So it might be. So maybe that's the bigger problem than cordyceps for us.
Maybe. I don't know. Elsie kind of owns.
But you know,
billions of pockets with poisoned minds permanently fixed.
I don't think we have too much to worry about.
No.
Every last human alive.
Because it's been going on for billions of years, and I don't think anything like this has happened.
They don't exist.
No, not the humans.
Oh. I'm sure people will correct me.
Yeah. They'll say, well, actually.
They will say, you're a fucking idiot.
Say, well, actually, we were all infected with fungus.
That's a good title sequence.
It is really good.
One of the co-creators was the same guy who did Chernobyl. You ever watched that?
No.
It's really good.
Sean Levy?
What?
Sean Levy did.
Oh, Charles Mason. Or, Mason.
Oh, I think Sean Levy directed.
Oh. I'm sure he did.
Which, who like, directed
But no, Craig Mason.
Panther? Oh, Craig Manson. He did,
Yeah.
Was he was something else.
I don't know.
Something else that I know of. I forget what it was.
I don't know. He's done a fair bit, but Chernobyl is what got him really
Yeah.
noticed.
Okay.
That's the only episode he directed.
Okay.
And then the Neil Druckmann, who directed the game, directed the second
That's interesting.
episode. That's it.
That's Kojima's wet dream, and he still hasn't done it. Is to direct the episode of something or movie.
I'm switching to coffee.
He's doing an American accent for sure.
Well, he has an American accent.
Is he? I thought he was.
He grew up in San Antonio.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've only heard him do his like Spanish thing.
Yeah, but he has an American accent.
Now I look like an idiot.
I'm trying to talk a fair bit because I want to put the whole thing up.
Yeah.
But I don't want to talk too much because you've never seen it. So, that's what it is.
It is what it is.
But I don't have to. But I'd like it to be like a watch along sort of thing.
Yeah.
For people.
Duh.
Duh. Yeah.
Stream duh. Oh damn! I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, well, she's obviously smart.
She is.
Yeah. That's the whole point.
But she dies. It's a prediction. Just replaced with Ellie.
She is Tandy Newton's daughter.
Oh, she is, isn't she?
I know. I didn't know it, but of course, oh yeah, I can kind of see the resemblance.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Y'all want some biscuits?
Yeah. Those aren't their neighbors in the game, but.
Well, this really is The Last of Us, isn't it? These 5 people.
It's already there. Although I'm not surprised, this is technically Outbreak Day.
Oh, okay.
It just hasn't come to Texas yet.
Okay.
It hasn't come to Austin yet.
Are these 2 gay men in Texas?
They're brothers.
Oh, 2 gay brothers. In Texas.
Yes.
It's George Bush.
Well, you probably noticed this was based in 2003.
Damn, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. He's getting it.
Why do they always have like a bell ring in the middle of a teacher teaching? That's not how it works in real life.
In the middle of, I don't.
Yeah, it never happens in real
Well,
life.
it's like having a phone conversation, Everyone says goodbye.
Yeah.
No one just hangs up. It's just one of those things. You gotta
Yep. Click.
move it along.
Like class is winding down at the end, like into like the last 10 minutes of
Yeah.
class.
Oh, 5 minutes left. No.
It's like these teachers really need to learn some time management. Damn. Oh, she's getting a taco.
Well, hang on a second.
Hang on.
I'm gonna do something. Wait, can I? All right, I think I might be able to hear you better now. I don't know
Okay.
because I turned off noise cancellation
Oh, okay.
from my
Okay.
AirPods.
There's something's going down in Jakarta, I think. I think that was what was happening.
Yeah, that's different than the game.
Okay.
She doesn't get the watch fixed if she buys a new one.
Okay. Hey, Mussy's the name of my cat.
It's almost like they knew you were watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good dog.
Fuck you, woman. Oh yeah, I can't wait to make raisin cookies.
As you can probably guess, there's a reason that they focus so much on grains and things.
Oh,
Maybe you couldn't guess. Maybe I just spoiled it.
maybe. I mean, that is what fungus like to infect raisins because they're dead.
Yeah, well, I was thinking about oatmeal because usually oatmeal raisins what people make.
Oh,
But, you know,
they do like oatmeal too, and wheat, like that X-Files episode.
this is quintessential Craig Mason from the last.
Yeah, that old woman's doing some weird shit in the background. You see that?
He likes that. He likes stuff happening in the background.
Oh, is that one of his things he likes to do?
I like that he likes those subtle things. Because in Chernobyl, in the first episode of Chernobyl,
I haven't
when you
seen.
see, whatever, you know about Chernobyl, so I'm
Yeah.
not ruining this.
Yeah, I know what happens
Yes.
in the real life historical event of
Yeah,
Chernobyl.
it's- So when the core explodes, you don't see it like from the control room or something. You see it out of a house window,
Okay.
which is good because it sort of just to emphasize that this is in a city
Yeah.
that this happened. But you see it, and then a couple seconds later, you hear it.
That's pretty cool.
I also appreciate that when people do that properly.
Something weird's happening.
It's like Spielberg with thunderstorms. He's one of the best at that.
He times it actually.
Yes, he actually times it, so it's like,
Times it down.
okay, this is actually 2 miles away, so I can't have it at the same time. Yeah. So.
Come on, Dad.
Another good thing, though, to not have cake. It's a good thing he's not eating the cake.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Flour.
It's on.
That dialogue's right from the game. But, you know, I prefer his response in the game. I don't even know what he just said, to be honest. But in the game, you know, she says, drugs, I sell hardcore drugs. And then he says, oh, good, you can help out the mortgage then. It's a lot more witty and it's so much better.
Yeah.
But than whatever he just said.
He said that's better than what I do. No shoes on the couch, Tandy Newton's daughter, come on. Hey, who would have thought that would happen? It's not like I haven't seen 500,000 movies.
Yeah.
What's an old ass phone?
Yeah, well. 2003.
Oh, jeez, I can't believe that's what we used. His gay brother's in jail.
His what?
His gay brother's in jail.
Which again is not in the game. They elaborated on that. Because the game, he's just gone. When Sarah wakes up, you're like,
Okay.
most likely that's where he was, but they might just, you know, they're like, yeah, let's make it up.
Is this like gameplay during this part? Or this all?
No, this is all
cutscene?
cutscene.
Okay.
There's,
Take your dad's shoes off. Jeez Louise.
yeah, I know. Wake up, I got shoes on.
Wake up.
I'd be like, what the heck's going on? But
That's a fast ass spreading fungus.
well, I think it spreads fast in real life. You know,
I don't know if fast fungus spreads.
it can wipe out entire colonies of ants.
Good. But they like live really close together. Rossi's a boy? Trans dog? Stay inside. Hello.
Well, dogs, in a way, are smarter than us.
Yeah, but in a way, we're a lot smarter than dogs.
In a way we are. But in a way, other animals are smarter than us.
Yeah, that's true.
Because they're lucky enough to be able to sense things. Dog doesn't want to go home. It's like, no, stop, don't kill me.
She's worried about the dog.
I'd be more worried about. That's the funny
Listen, if
thing.
there was like a bunch of weird shit happening, I'd be like, you're staying out there, dog.
I'd almost be worried about. Yeah, I'd almost be more worried about dogs than humans. It's weird.
I mean, I want to go outside.
It's a weird thing.
Something very strange is happening. I obviously want, but she is a teenage girl, so she doesn't have the reasoning of an adult.
Yeah, adults might do it too.
I mean, yeah,
I don't
sure.
know. This is our first glimpse. Very Texas, I like it. Gotta have your saloon doors.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. You know, this isn't like incredibly close to me. I hope it's still picking me up really well. But I don't really want to move it because it keeps on going, swinging back and forth. But it seemed to be fine when I was testing it, so.
Oh, that's weird. Usually that doesn't happen.
But look, look at this part.
Oh, that's ooey.
At first I thought she was eating hair.
Yeah, me too.
But nope, it's the cordyceps. Everybody does that in movies and shows. I don't.
Yeah.
It's
Keep
yeah,
their fucking weapon, idiot.
it's weird. I'm getting in a car. It's fine. Tommy's got he's got a hunting rifle. I'm okay.
Why did that happen? Whatever, I get it. It's aesthetic.
Now this isn't really gameplay either, but we're getting closer to where there's actual gameplay.
Okay.
But this part I think is funny, because I heard Craig Mason get asked, was it difficult not to do anything shot for shot?
Yeah.
He said no. This is essentially shot for shot.
Oh, that's funny.
This entire sequence is basically shot for shot. They just have some things moved to the other side of the frame.
I guess you didn't realize.
You know. And there's another nod to the game because Jimmy is the neighbor that he kills in the game.
Oh, okay.
It's not an Adler, not an old lady. He's the only one who's a huge fan of the games too.
Okay.
Gabriel Luna.
Everybody else was just like, I'll sign up.
They did some research, but shot for shot, line for line. This is kind of funny. I think. But everyone else watched a little bit of the game, but
Is this where the
he's
game
like
really
a big
starts?
fan. So if you play the game, he sounds just like Tommy.
Oh, okay.
It's amazing. Up.
So is this where the gameplay starts? Where you get stuck in a traffic jam?
I'm sorry, I really can't hear you very well. This sucks. Hold on. Okay. I don't really need to hear the show all that much.
I can hear the show.
So, as long as that's
Okay.
fine.
I said, it's a traffic jam where the gameplay starts. You gotta sit in traffic.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go
Yeah.
to the right. Oh shit, dude.
There is a moment here. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but there's a moment here where it's happens one way in the game, but they kind of fake you out, and it happens the other way here.
Okay.
Yeah.
He really does like that doing background screen stuff, huh?
Maybe it's because I've seen the second episode now, but I think I'm starting to like Pedro Pascal's performance a little bit more.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of in the camp when I first saw it. And the second time, I was just like, yeah, he's not quite as interesting as he could be. Because he's obviously really good. He's just,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've never.
But I think the problem is, as I said, this episode has a lot of stuff from the game.
Yeah.
And a lot of stuff that, like I said, shot for shot, line for line.
Do they start
So I
going
think-
a little off for it?
Sort of, yeah. I think he shines more in the stuff where he can just kind of, they're just altered more so he can just do his own thing.
Yeah.
But that's usually the case anyway, because it's like doing anything that's already been established.
Yeah.
It's just difficult. Breaking the rules. Of course, they always have to stop and look.
That's weird.
People always have to stop and look. They can't just run off past.
Yeah, you can't. Yes. I gotta be like, man, that's really fucked up, dude.
There was obviously a way out already
Yeah.
that he, yeah.
Oh, shit's like a safe room from Left 4 Dead. They can't get in. Oh.
But this little stunt right here is really cool. Watch this. I like that. That leap that he does.
Yeah.
the way he delivers some of those lines. I like his tone of voice.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, they changed that. Tommy just had a pistol in the
Okay.
in the game. Joel gave him his revolver.
You know, maybe I confused Pedro Pascal with Luna. I think is what I did. Who was the guy? Who was the guy in?
You were right. She died.
Ah,
Oh,
I can't believe I guessed this very obvious thing that was going to happen.
wow. No, you know, I see the ads for Andor with Gabriel Luna,
Yeah, I've heard.
and
Andor
because he's
was
got I think because he has the facial hair, I'm like, that's Pedro Pascal. No.
good. Yeah, this Pedro Pascal was in
When he's got the
Rogue One, right?
no,
Who was the guy in Rogue One?
I thought that was Gabriel Luna again, wasn't it?
Was it?
Was he in that again?
Is it the same guy?
People will tell us, I'm sure, but
Who's this?
you know, when I first saw it, I was totally confused and thought it was Ellie, but it's not. It's a boy. So, no. It's just a boy. It's just a
man.
It's just a setup for the world
Boston,
as is
dude.
happening now. Yeah, see, because that's the thing in the game is it's a 20-year jump.
Okay.
It's just that the outbreak happens the year the game came out, 2013,
Oh, they set it back. In
and
this.
yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I have the remastered version for PS4. If you wanted to borrow it, I think you have one,
I
right?
do have PS4.
So-
I need to.
Unless you wanted to, watch the rest of this first. I mean, the rest of the series.
Yeah.
Season.
I don't know. I think I like Naughty Dog. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan of everything, but I like this and I like the Uncharted games a lot.
I need to really play the Uncharted games because I do own them.
There. Maybe it just looks out of sync to me because maybe my computer's a little bit ahead.
Yeah, it might probably is.
Yeah. he's not getting nothing.
That's another thing they do in TV is they just like stick it through the clothes. It's like they don't ever stick it through the clothes,
No,
dude.
no, they never do. But I don't know.
That must be fun work.
Oh yeah, I regularly like to dump dead bodies in fires.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Sure makes me feel good.
Just peps me up for the day.
Well, I bet we know somebody we know is coming up. Some character, maybe. Maybe we've met them before.
Someone we know is coming up right now.
Him?
No, the kid.
Oh,
See the shoes?
dang.
Yeah, I know. I told you. I know.
She lied to him.
And right here is it was supposed to be the end of the episode right here,
Okay.
but HBO's like, no, screw that.
That would have been kind of a
Just
short.
combine 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's 85 minutes. But yeah, that would have been a bummer
That
of
would've
an
been-
ending.
That would have been a
I
bummer
wouldn't have
ending.
hooked anybody
No, HBO was
into
right
the show.
there.
Yeah. I'm sure it was a collective decision. I know who this guy is, but I can't spot it.
Almost think it's better to be not one of the Last of Us. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
almost, yeah.
One of those cordyceps motherfuckers.
It's
falling on the fire.
almost as if you wanted to kill yourself. It's always shots when people. Some shots just always look good. Like that shot is in everything, but it always looks good.
Yeah.
Of the street and all that. He is gay.
Huh? Oh yeah, he needs his gay brother.
Yeah. No, that's someone else.
I know.
I'm just saying. He's like, hey, come over here.
He misses his gay brother.
I wonder how healthy. Well, healthy. I wonder how safe it would be to smoke
Yeah.
because they are plants. Even if it's marijuana, you know. So. That's something I hope that they do well in this show is the Fireflies.
Are they like a revolutionary group?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I mean, when I say do well, I mean show just how incompetent they are.
Oh.
I'm not gonna elaborate anymore, but
Yeah.
just how dumb they are, and not try to make them out to be good.
Who is that?
On a Torv.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I
Wow.
I don't know who she is, so yeah.
She was in Fringe.
I never watched Fringe.
Oh, that's still, I haven't seen it in a long time.
I don't understand that though. That scene.
That happened in the game.
Well,
Oh damn.
why his guys would beat her up?
Oh.
I don't get it.
The dumb.
I never got it. I didn't quite understand the whole. Why would why would they jump her if they already stole the battery? And what the?
I think it's because they're morons.
I mean, because she said that she sold them
Yeah.
the battery, so it's not like they were stealing it. I have no idea what's going on. It's really weird. I'm sure someone can explain it, but you know.
I'm with them. I hate police states, to be honest with you. Fascist police states. Not my jam.
Yeah.
See, this is why.
Well, it's also just a stupid move. Why would you do that?
You never trust a cop, dude. ACAB, even in the apocalyptic future. Hey, why the long face?
I chose not to respond just so they can sink in for a bit.
Sarah Jessica Parker, looking ass. Damn. Yeah, it would have been weird to end the episode without introducing the second principal member of the cast, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been. notes on that, and on that downer.
Yeah.
That's a heck of a downer. No, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if you'd agree. After watching the first 2 episodes here, I think Anna Torv and Bella Ramsey are so far better than Pedro Pascal.
Why? I
Yes.
don't know yet.
No, you don't know yet.
Bill O'Reilly's in this? Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's the little girl.
Damn.
It's Bill O'Reilly. You know, I think that's the perfect way to do an impression of Bill O'Reilly. Just sort of sound like a teenage girl.
Yeah. I mean, he sort of does.
Yeah.
He's a big whiner.
Yeah.
Sam. He's like, I'm gonna fucking smoke this motherfucker right now. He's got a lot of gas in that Zippo.
This is great. Do I look like I'm joking?
Seems like life has gotten a whole lot worse since
Yeah.
this massive infection.
I know, yeah. Why am I still alive? I'm 50 years old. I was watching a video actually, someone, because they remade this for PS5,
Yeah.
so you can see things a lot more clearly. And apparently, he's 51 in the jump, the time jump.
Okay.
You know, we all thought, you know, he's like 55 or something, because like we all thought he was like 35 and then 55, but no, it had to have been 32 to 51 because his ID says born in 1981.
Okay.
So that's the year I was born.
You're not supposed to take those with alcohol there, Pedro Pascal.
He's naughty. He's a naughty dog.
Oh, Sam.
That was the other thing I thought was really weird about this episode, was Ellie being held by the fireflies.
Yeah. Is that different than in the game?
No, it's just the way they did it with her
Okay.
being chained up. It just seemed out of place. I mean, it kind of makes sense because I think they just wanted to make sure she wasn't actually infected.
Yeah.
Make sure nothing was. Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
Whatever. I think you know the premise well
I
enough.
know the premise that she can't get infected. What is this like?
Yeah, I mean, I think most people do.
Yeah, that's just like.
The game's 10 years
I've
old.
seen, children of men. Come on. It's the same kind
Yeah,
of
basically.
thing.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah, they probably wanted to make sure. But
Yeah.
it's like, I don't know, it just seems out of place. The way they did it, not the fact that they did it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Bella Ramsey's 19 years old. So I guess that means,
There you go.
yeah.
Take it away.
They may have stolen it from her, but
Hmm?
they may have stolen the battery from her, but I don't think so.
I think they gave her a battery. They just, I don't know what they did.
I can't remember. I
She
can't.
paid them to get a battery and then he sold it, I think.
I think yeah. I
And
think
she's
I
like,
think
whatever.
yeah. I think so. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I think they.
And they're just morons.
I think they. Yeah, I think she paid them to get a battery, but they said no, it's our battery.
And then they sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a pretty good job of filling in the gameplay parts and making it, or skipping over them and making it more interesting. Because right here is the big gameplay part,
Okay.
going after Robert. This I think is cool because that is the same actress who played her in the game.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, there are. That is not. I think she's the only one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is where everything went wrong in The Last Jedi. Was because she just wouldn't tell him. She was like, follow my orders.
Yeah. I was watching that interview with Neil deGrasse Tyson and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. His hot take is that that's the best Star Wars movie.
Ooh.
Yeah. Well, it's certainly a better selection than Rise of Skywalker,
Yes, that is true.
and maybe even Force Awakens. Although Force Awakens is pretty good,
I like Force Awakens.
even if it is just A New Hope
Yeah.
with a reskin.
Yep, that sounds good.
I think you'll probably balance out better later in the season, though, with not being too much like the game,
Yeah.
because they gotta establish things, so it makes sense. Oh, I love this line by Pedro. That's the motto of the Fireflies. Is when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light.
Some radical.
Which is kind of just like, well, duh.
There's some radical evolutionary group who try to solicit my involvement in the streets. Damn.
Yeah. I want to point something out, though, I think is interesting.
What's that?
Is that Troy Baker, who's phenomenal as a voice actor,
He is.
he was in the video game. He actually sounds younger at the beginning than in the 20-year jump. He actually has aged his voice up a bit.
He's a good voice actor.
Which was really, I don't think, I've never heard anyone actually acknowledge that.
Yeah.
But it occurred to me when I was playing it, it's like, that's really good. Because in the beginning, he just kind of sounds like, he's got the Joel voice, but he sounds like a young 35-year-old guy.
Yeah.
Because he was. But, 20 years later, he sounds, grizzled and hardened, of course, but his voice is lower and slower and older. It's very good.
Why should marry Troy Baker if you love him so much?
I don't think you'll let me.
That's a twist. What a twist.
Yeah. Racist. They want to get technical. Sex trafficking.
Oh no. I hope you cut that out. God.
Coming up here, though, is one of my favorite scenes. I love the way they did it. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Okay. I do like finding hilarious things.
I think so. It shows. It shows Bella Ramsey really coming into the Ellie personality.
Yeah.
And a good relationship between Ellie and Joel. Just a good setup for that.
Boy, life sure was better before the outbreak, wasn't it? Damn.
Yeah, we had electricity. We can live without electricity.
You can live without a lot of things.
We don't need electricity.
most of human history, we didn't have it. Ew. I love Annihilation.
Oh my god, yeah. So do I.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
They cut something out in this show too, and probably for good reason. Because in the game, there's this there's spores.
Okay.
So because you probably know that the fungus lets out spores because it grows out of the ant when the ant dies,
Yeah.
and then just releases spores, so it infects the other ants in the colony.
Yeah.
And so they're there, and it's like, oh, spores, got to put on a gas mask.
Okay. Yeah,
But they cut it out because they didn't want to cover the faces all the time.
yeah, and it would be tedious.
Yeah, it would be tedious. But also, Craig Mason sounded like he thought that if it's airborne, it'd be everywhere, so you'd all be infected all the time.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think so, though. I think they are isolated to a certain area. I don't know. Whatever. They come out with a pretty good alternative in the next episode.
Okay.
A real alternative. That's what they did all this for. Look at that piece of crap. Right here.
She doesn't.
Oh.
Damn.
Not sure about the other one, but that's gone. I think it is gone though. I just like that moment.
Hmm?
I like that moment,
Yeah.
especially that.
Oh my god, this looks like the start of a great adventure. The Last of Us.
What?
What?
I don't know what she just said.
It said The Last of Us.
God. Basically, all the actors in the, well, I mean, obviously all the actors look like the characters in a way because it's basically them,
Yeah.
you know. I mean, Troy Baker doesn't look like Joel.
No.
He's a tall, thin guy.
Just blonde hair. Yeah.
But all the others are based on them. But Merle Dandridge, who plays Marlene, probably looks the most like Marlene.
Yeah.
Then. They are in this show though. Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker.
She's got a really dirty mouth.
Yeah. It's her payday for being on Game of Thrones because she couldn't swear probably. She was too young.
She was like Game of Thrones, wasn't she? She
Yeah.
was like, I'm old and off. Yes, yeah, she was. What's her name?
She was probably 14 at the time or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's right, no.
Yeah, you better get it fixed. You know, this is something else I appreciate too, is when they do this. Because nobody just jerks awake the way they normally do in a movie.
No, they don't.
Nobody does that. You open your eyes quickly, but that's it. Nobody goes,
And then fully awake.
they reference everything in this though. They reference their own games, because like she's wearing the same shirt as Nathan Drake.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I can't remember what that jean shirt is from, but it's from something else.
Well, they adopted Jack and Daxter,
They
right?
did all sorts of things. Did they? I don't. They did Crash Bandicoot, but I'm not sure about Jack and Daxter.
Okay. They're crazy.
It's all sounding good to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some like crackling though in these.
I know. I told you they're not the greatest headphones. I need to try to get more or
Yeah.
better ones.
Oh, that's right.
If you had a long enough cable, you could use yours, but
Yeah.
I have to think of something else.
Well, welcome.
Yeah. Welcome. It's unless you're infected, then we're just gonna kill you.
It's some pretty funny jokes.
We're either gonna hang you, or we're gonna euthanize you, and put you in the fire.
Damn.
Yeah.
So that's just really good. Podcast.
But welcome.
Welcome.
Other than that,
He's like this. Oh fuck, dude. It's
my mom brought me home one time, and we were gonna park out in front,
yeah.
and there was this school bus just sitting there, with its lights flashing.
Huh.
But it was just the yellow, like hazard lights, you know.
Yeah.
It wasn't the red lights. The stop sign wasn't out. I didn't see anything happening though. And then the top lights go off, but the bottom lights are still on, and they're still just sitting there.
Was there any kids in there?
I don't know. It looked empty, but it didn't look like anyone was coming in or going out of the building.
Spooky school bus.
It was really weird and really annoying. And you never know when they're going to move, so you don't really want to go around them,
Yeah.
but you kind of have to.
I bet this is a gameplay section.
Oh yeah, it's a big
Yeah.
gameplay section. I think they did a good job of balancing it. And of doing of representing the stealth
Yeah.
aspect.
Does this happen in the game?
Yeah.
Do you come across a peeing man? Or is
Well,
that?
no, I don't know if he's. I can't remember.
That's a Metal Gear Solid reference to me.
It's two guys in the game,
Oh.
but I think they just wanted to, bring it around. It's the same guy he was doing the drugs with, so drug dealer. It's so weird because I'm ahead of the TV. It's so weird to
Yeah,
watch.
I can see the light from the behind there.
Yeah. Fortunately, it's not too bad because it's the same show, but,
Yeah.
I was, but I wasn't a fan of that. I've realized. The
Oh.
little PTSD flashback.
Yeah.
Because it's a good use of flashback. But all you really needed to see was the change in the light. You didn't need the other shot.
Yeah. I get you.
I mean, if this were 3 episodes away, sure. But it's the same episode. I don't think we've forgotten.
Yeah.
Smart move.
I mean, this is like a really simple sort of. What am I trying to say?
Listen.
Like this is the kind of story that we've seen before.
Yeah.
Like, only one person can solve a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, which isn't saying it's
But
bad.
as Neil Druckmann says, it's more about the love of a parent and child.
Yeah. I
Just
mean,
sort
like,
of set with this.
You could do tropes over and over again. It's okay.
And yeah.
Yeah, that's a. I guess an 80s song. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop this recording.
Second? Okay.